What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today I have one of the best episodes of gear and gadgets that we have ever done. I have a lot of really cool items to dig into, so let's get started. Now I want to start with a couple of fixed blades that have been highly requested as of late. I will have these and everything else you see in the video linked down below in the description. And if you enjoy knife and EDC content, you're new here, make sure you're subscribed because I release daily videos. And as always, let us know what you're carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. So the first fixed blade I want to start off with is coming in from Lothar. We featured this very quickly on another episode of Gear and Gadgets. Lothar makes this. It's called the Porcupine. 14C 28N steel, which is a great steel, especially at this price point. It is a single edge, and it is going to be slicey and pokey. Pretty good and thin blade stock. You have this swedge rolling to the tip, which gives it a second edge or double edged look, but it will help with piercing and poking. G10 handles here, some jimping in all the right places, and then a large ring, surprisingly comfortable, and I think it would make a good utilitarian knife as well as a last-ditch tactical knife. You do have a two-way Kydex pancake sheath, so that fixed blade will go in either way. Good retention as well. You have a horizontal clip and a ball bead chain. My only knock on this knife is it could have a little bit better sharpening choil, but I will not harp on that too much given the price point. And then ST15 here from Sofirn, a full-size dagger ground true double-edged knife here. DC 53 for the steel. It is a stonewash variant, and they do have a blackwash variant as well. G10 handles, and they are some thick slabs of G10. This has some heft to it and feels very substantial in the hand. And then you have a double guard here, which a lot of people will really enjoy. Most people, or a lot of people, will not consider a fixed blade or any knife that does not have a guard for a tactical knife. So this will make a lot of people happy, as well as the sheath will make people pretty happy. This is a reversible sheath as well. So either way, very, very good retention and easy to pull this thing out, but it's got such great retention in there. And then it comes with a unbranded tech lock there coming from Sofirn. If you're looking for a solid dagger for a good price, that is awesome right there. And then if you're looking for a little neck knife that has some tactical advantage to it possibly, but still maintains some utilitarian factor, the Lothar Porcupine. There you guys go. Those have been asked about a ton. Now I want to move over to this right here. You may have been looking at it, and that is why I left it out. This is coming into us from Ketuo, and beautiful packaging. We got to give a shout out to them for sending this in. And this has to be one of the craziest items I have ever seen anywhere. This is a lighter that they do, and it is a collaboration, I believe, with this steampunk, this company here. I'll have all the information linked down below in the description. Let's tear this thing open and get a look at this. Now this is all hand done, guys. All this gearing, all the placement of everything. They have videos of the company working on these, and look at all the intricate details of this thing. Now I don't know how to work it. I don't know if we'll mess with it too much today, but whoa, there you go. Is that how that works? You just flick that open? Oh no, you push the button. Ooh. So all that bad boy needs is a little bit of fuel, and boy, maybe we should get this up and running. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Wow. All right, yeah, let's get this running. Okay, guys, we are back. Took me 1 minute. All you do to fill this thing up is you pull this plug, fill it up a little bit. I just put a little bit in there just to get it wet a little bit. But I noticed you have this thing that you can fidget around with. You have this thing on the back here. And then, of course, you have all these pulleys and wheels. So let's fire this thing up. You push this button right here. And boom. Look at that, baby. This thing is insane. I have never seen anything like this. I'm almost speechless. Now, obviously, at least I would hope you would assume so. These are not cheap. This is most certainly a collector's item that is precision. This is precision right here, guys. Beautiful. I bet this stuff takes quite a while to machine all this and then have the person hand fit everything together. Now, time will tell, but I'm going to carry and use this thing like there is no tomorrow. We'll see how it holds up, but I'm going to guess that it is going to hold up pretty well. Everything looks very, very well done. So that is the Ketuo and Reich Steampunk with Timeline Punk Art Lighter. Look at that casing too. I mean, you can just tell it's going to be badass when you get that case. And then it comes with a bunch of stuff to keep it up and running. The only thing you'll need for a long time is lighter fluid, which is extremely cheap. But it comes with wicks, comes with a bunch of extra hardware and a tool. There is a little capsule of extra hardware for the face of it. So they really hook you up with a nice little kit here to keep you up and running. That one is coming in from Ketuo. We'll go ahead and we'll leave that laying right here. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is what I have heard, possibly one of the flashlights of the year, coming in from Sofirn. The IF24 here is considered by some as the flashlight of the year. Now, it's been quite a while since I handled a Sofirn, but they do have excellent, excellent quality. I have several of their flashlights. It is going to be a USB-C rechargeable there. That is the wrong way. And then you have a battery indicator here on the side, knurling. You have a removable, pretty deep carry clip there. And then I believe that is going to be a magnetic base there, which it most certainly is. Almost looks like, oh. Can we take that? Oh, the battery is removable. It's an 18650. Yeah, it is. Ooh, okay, I didn't know that. I thought this was an internal rechargeable only. Boy, was I wrong. Oh, what? See, I told you guys this was going to be a pretty sweet little unboxing. So we got the locking. Come on, Cammy. What are you telling me locked up for? There we go. So you have the lockout symbol there. And then you have your aux light there. Aux red. Main light. And then you're locked out here. So you hold it down and that'll cycle you through all your modes. And then you double click to get your turbo. Same thing, you hold it down and it'll cycle through a bunch of colors. This thing is sweet. Look at that. What? This is dope. 2000 lumen max output, 251 meter throw. Whoo, baby. 1 lumen moon mode. A lot of people will be happy about that. 10 lumen low, 150 lumen on medium, 700 on high. Turbo is 2000 and your strobe is 2000. Woohoo! IP66, so not too shabby on that. And then you have your main light there, and it'll cycle through all the modes I just said, except for turbo. That'll be a double click, I'm sure. And boom, you got 2000 lumens, just like that. I see why people really like this thing. You got a good dust and water rating. You got an aux light here. Look at all them little LEDs in there. So that's what's going to give you all your different color and whatnot. You have this really nice rotatable dial here with a very intuitive push button. I mean, it's as simple as it gets. You have an indicator light there, which green, yellow, and red will be your indicator lights. It comes with a wrist lanyard, and I'm sure it comes with a charger and some other goodies as well. And I should have, for my viewers only, a extra coupon that you can use on this flashlight. They're already as low as they've ever been with a 30% coupon, I think. I got them to do another 5%, I believe, on top of that for my viewers. So now is the time, if ever, to pick up an IF24 at that price. It's the lowest they have ever been. So that is really cool from Sofirn there. We'll leave that out too, because that thing is sweet. We want to go here. Yeah, should we leave that on? Can we leave that on? Is it going to screw us stuff? I think it'll be all right, as long as I don't knock the camera over. So let's get to this thing, guys. This is potentially one of the best affordable full-size multi-tools that have come out this year. Coming in from Rocktool. This is called the SK05. I'll grab the box here. And there's the box. I just pulled it out. I don't have much time on this, but this is a multi-tool that I have again and again heard amazing things about. So it comes with this nice nylon pouch with all the works. You get an entire bit kit up front here, housed in this little pouch. Nice little set of bits. On this side, you have some hardware and extra screws and extra wire snippers in there, because this has the ability to have adjustable snippers in there, wire cutters. So we're talking a full-size tool here, guys. This isn't, this is bigger than, like, you know, a free P2 or the other rock tool that I've been raving about all year, the Gen R. This is my multi-tool of the year, the Gen R from Rocktool. But there you can see the size difference. I mean, this is a good size. This is if you need all the size, right? Quite a bit bigger, quite a bit more substantial in the hand. And this has quite a catalog of tools. 29 in one, I believe they're saying. And it comes with a couple of blades there as well. And what are those for? Well, we have our 1/4 inch driver here. Very nice. All by its lonesome over there. We have our needle nose, wrench, wire snipper. That's replaceable there. And then we have a nice catalog of tools here. We have a punch. We have a slotted that is nice and skinny and short. We have a standard slotted, and then we have a can opener / bottle opener there, and a wire stripper there. I think you could pop some bottles with that. I'd much rather have a can opener, though, than a bottle opener. That's me personally. I think you could easily pop a top with that if you had to. Now, We are talking 7CR for our blade steel. No, it's not a super steel or a premium steel, but it is a actual steel. 7CR stainless, it is just fine for something like this, and it's going to have some pretty good qualities. 7CR 13 stainless, not too bad at all. Very good, and it's got a good clip point style blade shape, but it's got a relatively low tip there. Liner lock. We also have a beautiful set of scissors on this thing, spring loaded and good fitment there. You can feel when they are closed, which I really like. Some scissors you can't tell, either they're dull or they're not closing, right? Some of you will know what I'm talking about. These, you can just feel it. It's very nice. Those are also locking. They do a great job on their scissor set. We have a full serrated locking as well. Very nice. You could use that maybe as like a little saw as well. And then we get to our replaceable side here, and it comes with a diamond file and a crosscut file, and you have the edges you can use as well. This is also going to be replaceable. How did I do it? It pulls down, I thought. There it is. I was going up. This just pops out like this, and any T-shank that is similar to that or that you could modify yourself will fit into that slot there. And then this just closes on kind of like a detent system. And then that is not going anywhere. So that is really, really versatile and really well thought out. So you got your file, you got a couple different saw blades that all come with it. And then you could buy, as long as you're getting the right shank, you can use those in here. Now, if you want it to close, they're going to have to be this size, right? If you want it to close into the handle. But if it doesn't matter, you could put anything in there, even if it's 12 inches long, and use this as just the handle and use the blade to do your work if you had to do something like that. Then pop it off and close it. So this gives you a lot of versatility. I love what Rock Tool is doing. They are, and these are like 50 bucks, 60 bucks, I think. That's very solid. My only complaint with this, and it's the case with a lot of them, and at this point I'm used to it, and a standard set of pliers is the same way. There's no spring in there to kick it back out. If this and this had a spring, I mean, I would not recommend really anything else when it comes to a full-size multi-tool. They're still great without being spring-loaded. You just, you kind of figure out how to, if you needed to do something like that where you're required to open them and close them back, which really you're going to grab a hold of something and, squeeze it down and do what with it you need to. But I think the spring-loaded pliers really comes in handy, especially if you're one-handed. Now, how often is that the situation? Probably not too often that you truly, truly need one hand. If you're a carpenter or a skilled tradesman, you're most likely going to be using other tools. This is a tool for convenience. So its limitations, its potential. It's not something you're going to rely on to do a ton, a literal ton of work or a lot of professional work. This is more of just a convenience tool, or it's something that can be used outside the bounds of a professional setting, like outdoors, camping, bushcrafting, all that sort of thing. This isn't targeted for, professionals, so to speak. This is geared more for just kind of everything type of use. And in that case, I think they did an awesome job. If you need an all-inclusive tool that is well made and not going to break the bank, this you could do so much worse than picking this up right here. I mean, this kind of solves a lot of issues. Now, doesn't have a pocket clip because this is supposed to stay as a kit together. So this is supposed to go on the belt. That's why I like this though, or that's where something like the Gen R comes in handy. It has the pocket clip. You have almost the same set of tools. You don't have that T-shank though, what this has, and you don't quite have the capabilities like this has or the size. But you're going to get a nice catalog of tools. You still get the 1/4-inch bit drive. Same set of tools on this side. I have featured this a bunch. And as this has broken in, I don't know if I'll be able to do it under camera here, but you can open this one-handed. Not quite like the free series, right? But nonetheless, I can open it one-handed. I don't really care how smooth it is. I just want to be able to get it open if I want to, and I can with this one. Now, I've been using and breaking that in quite a bit, and I think it'll break in more. This one is going to be a little different story, I believe. I'll let you guys know in the future, but it is pretty, it's not stiff to the point where it's hard to open or anything like that, but it's made well. So I think it's just, you know, and it's not meant to open one-handed. So, you know, this isn't the type of tool you get for one-handed operation. And like I said, how often do you run into that? I don't know. That's up for you to decide, something like that. The free series is on sale right now, and they're done making it. So now would be the time to get one. The next thing I want to talk about is the Real Steel Hooft here. This is coming with a new locking mechanism. It is a cross between a plunge lock and a frame lock, they're saying. So it's on a double plunge system, and it has this big rod that runs through into this piece of steel. So you are really getting a more robust lock compared to a standard plunge lock. And you also have this massive stop pin just above it. So you have a very rigid, solid lockup, but it's actuated through this button. So you have beautiful, easy, fun closing action. Beautiful two-tone blade here coming in S35. Just a mean, nasty looking knife that is going to be a very fun carry. It's got extremely solid action. I have no idea how they accomplished the action they got with this, but it is incredible. Titanium frame and bolsters, and then some really nice fat carbon fiber, and then we have a titanium backspacer and titanium clip there. A beautiful knife from Real Steel right here with a brand new locking mechanism. By the time you are seeing this video, the full unboxing is already up on this knife. So if you didn't get a chance to see that and this looks really cool to you, I will link it up in a card or down in the description, or it'll be very easy to find my last Real Steel video. Very, very cool knife, and that will wrap this one up. Let me know, what was your favorite piece of gear from the day? Was it the fixed blades? Was it the insane Ketuo lighter? Was it the Sofirn flashlight, the rock tool multi-tool, or the Real Steel folding knife? I am having a hard time choosing, but I might have to go with the lighter. This thing is amazing. As cool as the flashlight is, the knife and multi-tool, I don't think they are going to beat this thing today. That thing is amazing. It is heavy as well. Very, very heavy. This thing is really cool. Let me know, what's your favorite piece from today? I love hearing from you guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It helps push the video to more people. If you're new here, I release daily knife and EDC content just like this. Make sure you're subscribed, you ring the bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content. I'll put a couple of new videos up on your screen. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.